deportation's going very well. We're getting the bad, hard criminals out. These are murderers. These are people that have been as bad as you get, as bad as anybody you've seen. We're taking them out first.
Tonight from immigration advocates that federal agents were here at the Ocean Seafood Depot on Adams Street, and when they got here, they demanded to see the employees' documentation.
And within seconds, they were inside the warehouse. Chavez says they rounded up a total of 8 people, 4 females, all mothers, and 4 men. The women, Chavez says, showed ID, and the ICE agents took their fingerprints and gave them a slip to appear in court next month. As for the men, one was an American citizen. They let him go. The other 3 had no documentation on them, and Chavez says they were detained.
Will offer a $1,000 reward to registered bounty hunters for every successful deportation they assist in completing. DeSoto County District Attorney Matthew Barton has come out in support of the measure and said on Wednesday, this program is a vital step in assisting our law enforcement agencies to better enforce immigration laws and ensure that those in this country unlawfully are sent back to their country of origin.
In Oklahoma, Department of Education Superintendent Ryan Walters supports the incoming administration's push for stronger immigration action. He claims the influx of non-English speaking students has put a strain on their system and is proposing a rule that would require schools to collect information about a student or their parents' immigration status, then share it with the feds.
Right now, our schools are being required by the federal government to educate all those children of illegal immigrants and never ask them if they're here legally, never ask them where they're from, never collect any of this information. And so what happens is we have situations where one district, we had over 100 students a week that came in the middle of the school year that we believe are illegal immigrant students that have a massive influx on school resources.
If you can't collect the data, then how are you estimating that these children are illegal?
Right, so we've worked with multiple outside groups on this, and so what we've been able to determine is there is some data that we collect or that parents have given over willingly, and that is information on of the languages that they speak and whether or not they were within the state last year.
Bounty hunters, like who's going to regulate them? If people are going to have an incentive, especially a financial incentive, to incarcerate individuals, that could violate the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. It's dangerous that we're going to see people racially profiling individuals. Because, I mean, like, let's think about the mechanics of this.
Mauricio Calvo, the executive director of Latino Memphis, says there's too much ambiguity and will motivate bad actors to try and take advantage of the situation.
Imagine when you have a group of people that are not fully trained to do this work, and on top of that are getting an incentive, a monetary incentive to do this. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be like the Wild West.
We're not going to do what the Biden administration said. We're not going to say ICE can't, because the Biden administration, here's your instructions to ICE. Being in the country illegally on his own is not enough for you to effect an arrest. Ignore the law, ignore the oath you took. You need to have a serious crime. There's nothing in the law that says it, so they're going to force us in neighborhoods, and we're not going to tell ICE to turn a blind eye to an illegal alien. They're going to come too. So the sanctuary city is going to get exactly what they don't want. More agents in the neighborhoods and more collateral arrests while we're doing this criminal operation.